99X, it's Barnes and Leslie, also crashes here on traffic. The question is put out there, and I still don't believe people are confident enough to come with the answers. You know what I mean? Like, we're getting people beating around the bush. The question is, what are you better at than most people?
Yeah, brag about yourself. It's okay.
But you know what? We're not asking you to brag. It could be a fact, and that's not bragging. We're asking you. You're not just offering it up.
Yeah, if you're better at something than most people, we want to hear about it.
470-741-4999. Who is this?
This is Mark.
Mark, what are you better at than most people?
I'm better at explaining math concepts to teenagers.
That's really good.
Put me in that pack, because I would just look at you with glazed over eyes. What makes you better?
You know, the big thing is acknowledging that what they're working on is difficult. Because if someone says, "Oh yeah, this is easy. I can't believe you didn't get this," then obviously their confidence is shot. But if you say, you know, "Hey, I get that this is hard, but we can figure it out," that's a big step towards them wanting to figure it out.
Were you ever a teacher?
Not a full-time teacher. I'm a tutor, though. I've been a tutor for about 10 years.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, man, that is tough to be able to break that down. I guess you just make analogies, like you break it down to its simplest form, and I still would just stare at you.
I usually take a step back in whatever they learned prior to that. So that's been a big challenge since COVID, because during COVID, a lot of people missed out on those fundamental concepts.
Oh, I see.
And so now, you know, you deal with 10th graders who were going through COVID in 6th grade. And so they missed out on the linking between basic arithmetic and then algebra. And so now they're trying to get geometry and trigonometry, and they're, you know, sometimes they get kind of lost.
I'm not going to lie, I just glazed over the last 20 seconds. Like, you just started going down those topics.
When you said trigonometry, Barnes almost, flipped over.
I mean, I was looking in the distance, and I just, this haze came over me. Thank you very much. Have a great day.
All right, you too. Thanks.
Hi, Morning X. Who's this?
Hi, Morning X. My name's Chad. How are you?
Really good. Chad, we want to hear something that you are better at than most people.
Well, some people might call it research, and other people might call it stalking. But I'm really good at gathering information in people. And my skills have been used in FBI investigations and court cases.
What do you use? Because I was just trying to sleuth somebody, and I kind of dead end because AI won't give you real people. I was trying to reverse search somebody and see who this person was, because I think he's a billionaire. And I was like, who is this guy? And I couldn't find him.
Oh, you got to send me the name.
I don't know the name. If I knew the name, I would know who he was.
Oh.
Yeah, I just have a picture.
Okay, good. Well, send me the picture. Let me see what I can do. Most people don't realize that Google's your best friend, but also all of people's social media. So specifically, there was a producer that I worked with. I work in the film industry. And we find out that he has been defrauding people. And I started digging, and he had a very common name, very, very common name. So you put that name into Google, well, 8 billion hits are going to come up. But if you put in that person's name and film, it gets a little bit shorter, but also there are other producers with that same name. But as soon as I put in the word fraud, that's when 4 other court cases that this person had been involved with that none of us knew about.
Oh.
None of us knew. So it's limiting it with words. And I mean, when I saw that, I literally got up, walked into the bathroom, started projectile bombing, because I realized this person that I had trusted had completely scammed me. And it became this huge LA Times investigation. And now there's another investigation. So I love this journey for him.
Yeah, you can't get away with anything these days because it's going to be there for someone like you to find, which rightfully so. You should be a PI dude if you're that good at it.
Well, that's what's funny. I had to do a Zoom with my attorney, and it was like all these other FBI agents as well. And my attorney was on the call as well. And after this 3-hour-long conversation, and the first time I popped out, they said, okay, well, thank you so much. We're going to talk to your attorney for a second. And so they end me from the Zoom, and my attorney called me a half hour later, and he was taking off his tie. He's like, you're exhausting. He said the first thing that happened as soon as you popped off is everybody started laughing. And the lead agent was like, yeah, your client missed his caller.
Yeah, no kidding.
But also, it's like using Instagram, Facebook. There's another individual that I was tasked with chasing down recently, and this person has no imprint of social media. So and also my guy from the investigation had no imprint, which leads you to believe they're hiding something. or like in his case, he had other court cases that he was involved with. And, but while they may not have social media, their friends and family do.
Ah.
When you do the whitepages.com, which is not a great site because it gives way too much information out for people. I don't know if you've ever searched yourself that way, but it'll say like Leslie Fram, and then it'll put your age. And it'll also list like addresses where you've lived.
Ooh, hold on. Let's go back to that one.
Stop it.
Let's get in there and check.
Well, Chad, there's somebody we want you to investigate. I want to know why this guy continues to have a business. His name is Billy McFarland with Firefest.
He sold it. It's done. That case is closed. Chad, thank you very much. We appreciate it. That's a lot of great info.
Thank you.
I was at this party at this house, and this house was massive, and it was not the owners. They weren't there, so it was like someone having a party at this place, and I said, who owns this place? And nobody would tell me. They're like, we can't tell you. And then as we're going around, I see a picture of the dude in his basement with his wife. So I took a picture of it. So I'm trying to reverse search. I can't find it.
Really?
I know I can't find it. I'm like, who? I need to know. I just want to know. This is like crazy tech money.
Knowing you, too, you will be down a deep, dark hole. Chad could have helped you.
I know. I was just curious. Hey, Morning X, good morning. Who is this?
This is Kevin.
Kevin, what are you good at or better at than most people?
I am better at probably procrastinating and then touching my nose with my tongue, and sometimes at the same time.
That's two very unique things there. Let's break those down. I would argue that I'm better at procrastinating than most people. Also, I will find every excuse not to do something. Work-wise, or just something I have on a checklist. Is that the way you are?
I am, and I get laser focused last minute, and I think that's probably a superpower.
What is that? Because I'll just put it off, and then I'll go bam, and then I'll just finished.
I think it's just motivation. I think you have that extra kick of motivation right there at the last minute.
And what's this thing with your tongue and your nose?
Yeah.
I'm just really good at doing that. It's effortless.
Touch the tip of your nose. Do you have a really big nose or a really big tongue?
Maybe both.
Not a big nose, maybe a big tongue.
Maybe ask your wife?
My girlfriend's here. I don't know.
Well, you want to ask her?
Put her on the phone.
You want to answer?
Yeah. Can we talk to her? What's her name?
Carrie.
Carrie. Oh, she's on speaker. Does he have a really big tongue or a really big nose?
Tongue.
There was no doubt there. Okay, well, that's good to know. So Gene Simmons
Yes.
Oh, good Lord.
Wow.
Oh, there you go. Wow.
How long y'all been dating?
3 years.
3 years? Isn't it about time?
No.
Oh, she said no.
Oh,
I got to leave.
Way to go.
I love this group. Hey, we appreciate you listening to 99X.
No, we love y'all. Thank you.
Thank you.
I hate hanging up on them because now there's going to be a couple of conversations going on, right?
Actor Michael Rosenbaum. He knows some of the most talented people in the business.
Let's get inside of Jack Osborne.
Bands would say Black Sabbath was a huge influence. And
Thank God you liked it, boy.
yeah.
Elijah Wood.
Peter gets on the phone. Elijah, would you like to play the role of Frodo?
Did you cry?
Probably screamed at the top of my lungs.
You play iconic characters, Black Canary and Black Siren. Who would you choose?
Probably Black Siren. She's like, I got this. And that's how Katie Cassidy feels. She's got this.
I like that.
The Inside of You podcast. Follow and listen on your favorite platform.